Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson save. And we haven't gone anywhere since the last episode. We are straight back in to the season. We'll play Liverpool away at Anfield. They see themselves in as low as 10th place, 20 points off of us, which is a huge margin. We're 10 points ahead of Tottenham and United and West Ham, and a further 3 points behind ahead of Leicester and Chelsea. City are in 8th, Liverpool in 10th, Arsenal in 16th. So it could be some price packages in that top 6 this season. Brighton have been there or thereabouts in a few years. Leicester have, and now West Ham joining the party as well. If you are enjoying the series, why don't you go down there and hit that thumbs up button, follow it up with a subscribe button if you haven't already, and then tick the bell icon so you know to add every time a video goes live. And we're just going to get straight into this one. We've got Liverpool first, and then the first North East derby of the season, and we play Sunderland at home at St James's Park, and they are your 2 games for this episode. Let's get into this game against Liverpool straight away. We've got Rakitic in goal, Tellier, Pocone, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. We've got Teixeira, Marquez and Lauritsen in the middle of midfield. Keane on that left-hand side, Arp up top, and Edimar on that right-hand side. I'm probably just going to swap Marin for Keane. Marin's been in fantastic form for us so far this season. Edimar comes in for the injured Brilliant Bolo. On the bench, Van Zanten, Davies, Meyer, Cook, Perry, Keane and Van der Hoort. And let's get into this one against Liverpool. Free kick, Gramado, outswinger into the middle of the box, and it's a great save by Rakitic, pushing it onto the post. Not entirely sure who won the header, but we keep it at 0-0, but they come again, Liverpool, and that was a fantastic save from Rakitic, point blank, to keep it all square. We go down the other end. Fetiab on the edge, goes to Teixeira. Bilal again over that left-hand side, cuts the ball in, and Bermaduz gets that ball past Alisson. It's an own goal for Bermaduz, and it's 1-0 to Newcastle. 12 minutes gone. Tellier throws the ball into Fetiab. Good ball, quick ball out to João Teixeira, then finds Bilal. He then drives into that space, tries to cut the ball back and hits the defender. We go 1-0 up. Aval with a free kick, goes for goal and scores. It goes straight through Rakitic, and that's his 4th goal of the season. Literally 3 minutes after we'd gone 1-0 up, and Rakitic to blame here. It's gone past him. He was already there. Get a hand to it, get something on there, but it's one apiece now. Earlier, throwing the ball in again to Fetiab. Lovely knock on to Edimar. Gets the ball out to Teixeira and then finds Bilal. He's got players at the back post but can't get the cross in, and now they hit us on the counter-attack, but Bilal gets the ball back, and Teixeira finds Marin into Lauritsen. Back to Teixeira. Quick passing here from this Newcastle side. Bilal on that left-hand side. Can he get a good cross in? He can. Edimar at the back post. Falls to Lauritsen. Goes for goal, and Andreas Lauritsen puts us back in the lead. Around about 10 minutes before the half-time whistle, and that's his 6th goal of the season. Great play here from the middle, and we find Bilal. He whips this ball into the back post. Gramado gets the ball clear, only as far as Lauritsen, and cuts across, pass back Alisson, and it's 2-1 to Newcastle. Gramado out swinging corner, trying to get that ball in. Falls to Tonali. Paval's there, and yet again they go back up the other end and equalise pretty quickly after we've scored. Paval with his 2nd goal of the game. Gramado swinging this ball in. Alexander-Arnold not really challenging. Tonali gets the ball quickly to Paval. Zagadou was deep there, keeping the man on side. 2 apiece. And that is half-time. Very even game, this one. Lots of yellow cards on the Liverpool side. I'm not very happy with the way we're playing. I'm going to get aggressive. I'm going to say far from pleased what I've seen there. 6.5, 6.4s across the board. We need a lot more in this second half. Corner, Tellier, in-swinger. Can he find someone in the back post? No, he can't. Meyer was coming in. Pocone picks up this loose pass. Gets the ball in. Meyer's there. Free chance in around about 12 yards out, and he fires over. Coming into the final 20 minutes of this game. Second half been relatively quiet compared to the first. Meyer again on the edge. Little bit of time in space. He fires one straight at the crossbar, and it does go over for a goal kick. Meyer's come on and made the difference in this second half. We've also got Van Horst and Moise Keane on. Trent picking up an injury for Liverpool. Second half, as I said, not as exciting as the first. Tellier whipping that ball in. Zagadou at the back post. We can't get there. They get the ball clear, and Tellier should beat Naby Keita to it. We've got Zagadou on this left-hand side. Can he get the ball quickly to Moise Kean? No, goes to Belal. Edimar, back post. Tellier again, trying to get that early cross in, and it's a good block from the Liverpool midfield. Marquez again, down the line to Tellier, into Larison, quick out to Arnie Meyer, flicks it to Belal, drives into the middle, goes for a shot and fires it just wide. We've had more of the chances in this second half, just haven't made them pay, but a 2-2 draw away at Anfield, not too bad in the grand scheme of things. Marquez fires a ball out to Tellier. We've got about 5 seconds left. Can Tellier get a shot on goal? It comes back to him, goes to Belal, last roll of the dice, gets the ball in, trying to find Lauritsen. Tellier again goes for a shot, and it's a good block yet again from the Liverpool defence. And it's a 2-2 draw. Quick fire goals from both teams. We scored in the 13th minute. They scored in the 15th. We then took the lead in the 33rd with Andreas Lauritsen, and then Pavão scored again 3 minutes after that. So a 2-2 draw, not too bad away from home at Anfield. We now go on to the North East derby against Sunderland. Right then, let's get into this Tyne Weir derby. Only the third Tyne Weir derby of the entire series. The other two come in FA Cup games, and Sunderland back in the big time, and we're not taking it easy with our selection for the first 11 today. After an international break, we've got Rakovic in goal, Tellier, Pocone, Zagadou and Luis Enrique in the back line. Teixeira, Cook and Lauritsen in the middle of midfield, just because Marquez coming back a little bit unfit, as is Maya. So yeah, just switching it up ever so slightly. Edimar goes on that right hand side, Marin on that left hand side, and Van der Hurst is going to go up top. Just want to see if we can get some more goals out of him, especially against the likes of Sunderland. And we've also got Maccabi Haifa coming up in the Champions League as well. So let's submit that team and let's go to the Tyne Weir derby. Marin with a corner, goes and finds Cook in the middle, and Lewis Cook comes into the first team and scores his second goal of the season. 10 minutes gone in this Tyne Weir derby, and Newcastle already 1-0 up, and a lovely cross in from Marin, and Cook just meets it on the penalty spot, and he puts it into the back of the net. 1-0 Newcastle. Pone throwing the ball in to Telly, who flicks the ball on, but Edimar doesn't read it, and Helanda goes all the way back to Mvogo. Back to Helanda. Good press from Edimar. He's full of running. Is the young Brazilian winger. Good distribution out to that right winger, but we get ahead, and Cook and Zagadou finding the quick little passes that we need in the middle of midfield. Larison, lovely ball over the top too. Edimar hits the foot of the post, and it bounces away, and we can't capitalise on another great move. Earl throwing the ball in, 25 minutes gone. Larison is going to have that all day long, and Tavernier, though, does get that ball into Chowdhury. Lukic out to Dude, and they're on the counter-attack here, but Lewis Cook again, full of energy today for this derby is Lewis Cook. Good to see him in the starting 11 yet again. Larison, time and space, trying to find the right ball, and he does. Out to Edimar, gets the ball into Van Hurst, and he wildly swings at that, high and wide from the Dutchman. Tellier throws the ball into Van der Hurst. He turns his man really well, gets the ball in. Marin's there, straight over Mvogo. Great block by the Sunderland players, and we get the ball out again to Luis Enrique, but backs against the wall for Sunderland in this one. Could have been 2 or 3 up already. 10 minutes to go in this first half. That's half time. 1-0 to Newcastle. We look comfortable, but the scoreline is very, very narrow. Only takes a moment of magic for Sunderland to get back into this one. I am going to keep it nice and positive and just say happy with the performance so far. Keep it up, and just say you weren't too bad. You've got I believe you've got what it takes to improve. Got faith in you. Go out there and produce a little bit more kind of clinical effort in this second half. Marin, corner again, whips that ball in, only at the near post to Earl. Cook, and he get the ball back out? No, goes back into Teixeira. Cook again, goes back to Porcone, into Lewis Cook again. Teixeira, good press from Sunderland. We do get the ball out to Luis Enrique. Got really good delivery on him, into Edimar, and he fires wide. How many times we've done that over the last couple of episodes where we're just dragging shots wide of the post, not finishing off team. Zagadou in the back post, and that's a lovely cross in from Giuliano Tellier, and Zagadou scores his first goal of the season on the hour, and to make it 2-0 to Newcastle. Lovely ball in to Zagadou at the back post. There was 2 or 3 lining up, and it's 2-0 to Newcastle. Marin again, another corner, outswinging into Van der Hurst. Zagadou is there, and he scored a brace from the centre-back. Arno van der Hurst setting him up from the knockdown, and it's 3-0 to Newcastle, 15 minutes to play. Marin, a lovely ball in. Van der Hurst just knocks it down, and a little bit of a deflection, but definitely going to go down as a Zagadou goal. 3-0. And there we have it, full-time whistle goes. 3-0 to Newcastle in this time weird derby. Lewis Cook on the 11th minute, and then a brace from an unlikely source in Dan Axel Zagadou, rounding off a 3-0 victory against Sunderland. Well played, boys. Very happy with the way you played, and yeah, looking forward to more of the same. We are going to be back for the games against Maccabi Haifa and Chelsea. Massive game against Chelsea. First versus 6. We go away to Stamford Bridge to see if we can have a better run of form against the Big Six. And we're just going to round off the Champions League group stage. We say we're already through to the next round. We could solidify our top spot against Haifa, and hopefully we'll do that in the next episode. But that is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're not going to miss out any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, more Champions League action and a massive league game against Chelsea. I'll see you soon.